Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we living. There's been a lot of talk about how veteran leadership could help NBA teams, especially after the John Morant incident. Well, Damian Lillard went on JJ Redick's podcast and had this to say. This is via Too Cool 2 blog. Damian Lillard shares his thoughts on the NBA as a whole in 2023 with JJ Redick. Let's take a listen.
I came in the league, I'll put it like this. When I came in the league, like Jason Kidd was starting for the Knicks. And
That was the last good Knicks team. 2012-13 made the second round.
Grant Hill and Kurt Thomas and Kenyon Martin, it was like real older dudes in the league. I played with Jared Jeffries. He was 40 or 41 or something. Earl Watson was 40 when I played with him. I played with like real vets. And it was a lot of stuff that I learned about being a point guard or, how to lead from Mo Williams and Earl Watson and Jared Jeffries. And they didn't even play, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just the way that they showed me how stuff had to be done. I had no choice but to respect the game. I didn't have, the word I was looking for is entitlement. When I
Just going to get more into that word entitlement.
came in the league, you had to earn not just what you get from the team or like the respect. You had to earn your space on the team. It was no, oh, you the sixth pick of the draft. It's your team. What is this your team stuff? You know what I'm saying? And I think now the biggest difference is you don't have that veteran presence. So you got players who are more talented than ever coming into the league. They're getting picked, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're making more money than those picks ever made. So not only that, now you're giving them the keys to the franchise. There's nobody there to really let them know, like, you super talented, but like you gotta earn stuff around here. You know what I mean? You gotta earn your way. So they come in and everything is just given to them from the beginning. So that affects how they are, the way they play. Like they play for themselves. They play for stats. They, think that they're LeBron James when they make an all-star game, or, you know what I'm saying? They get a max contract. It's just different. I don't know how to completely put it together, but the NBA I play in now is not the NBA that I came into. And I expect it to evolve. Everything is constantly changing. But like
All right, so Damian Lillard's thoughts on the JJ Redick podcast, basically saying that younger players are entitled. He also mentioned, veterans being around the league, how he had Jared Jeffries, Earl Watson. As I mentioned, I'm a Knicks fan. 2012-13, the last season they advanced past the first round. So much veteran leadership on that team. They had Jason Kidd, they had Kurt Thomas, they had Kenyon Martin, they had Rasheed Wallace, Pablo Prigioni, just a bunch of older players, and they were successful with the Carmelo. Maybe it was 29 around that time. Um, but you really don't see it now. The last men on the bench are usually not those veteran type guys, other than Miami, of course. Udonis Haslam has been in that role for quite some time now. But I feel like a lot of that was stated with John Morant in mind, getting the keys to the franchise handed to you at a young age. A lot of these guys come into the league at what, 18, 19, 20 years old, and they're expected to right the ship right away. Someone like Zion getting a max deal, even though coming into the season he had played what, maybe 80 career games. And yes, when he does play, he's outstanding. But what are your thoughts on Damian Lillard, on what he had to say on JJ Redick's podcast, saying that the league is completely different than when he first came in? As he mentioned, yes, things do evolve, but I don't think he expected it to be this different. What are your thoughts? Don't forget to subscribe, tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.